The Ukrainian authorities have developed two routes for grain delivery to international markets. Ukraine currently stores up to 30 million tons of grain intended for export, but which cannot yet be delivered to international markets due to Russia's blockade of Ukrainian ports. In this regard, grain can be exported only by road, rail and river transport. The government has developed two routes that will run through the territories of Poland and Romania, writes Reuters with reference to the statement of the Deputy Foreign Minister of Ukraine Dmitry Senik. In addition, negotiations are underway to create a corridor through the Baltic countries. The official noted that these routes are not ideal, but the Ukrainian side is making every effort to develop them. The interlocutor recalled the threat to global food security. The blockade of Ukrainian exports has already led to widespread shortages and a sharp rise in prices, since Ukraine is the fourth largest grain exporter in the world. Senik did not specify how much grain will be exported along the specified routes. The article notes that the railway system in Ukraine operates with a different gauge than that of its European neighbors, so grain has to be reloaded to other trains at the border. Grain redirection to Romania includes transportation by rail to ports on the Danube River and loading cargo onto barges for shipment to the port of Constanta. Recall that on June 5, the speaker of the Turkish President Ibrahim Kalin announced an early decision on the export of Ukrainian grain. At the same time, he noted that even if the parties agree, it will take about 5 more weeks to start the export operation. Earlier it was reported that Ukraine, Russia and Turkey have developed a mechanism for exporting Ukrainian grain. In turn, the media published a map of possible overland routes for grain delivery from Ukraine to international markets.